Happy Earth Day! That sounds a lot like birthday, but in fact it's super different because it's not about you, it's about our planet. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new, my name is Audrey, and if you're returning, that's awesome. I'm so glad you're back. So today I am doing an ocean-themed look for Earth Day. 70% of our planet is water, 70% of our bodies are water, and we need to respect our oceans. Just a quick note before we get into the makeup. Even though we are just individuals, we're just one person, it feels like we can't make a difference. We absolutely can by cutting down on single-use plastics, cutting down on just disposable items in general, and we can turn off our lights and turn off the water. Those things will make a simple difference that even just an individual can do. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this ocean-themed makeup. Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. I've never really done a creative makeup look before, but we're just gonna go for it. So we're gonna start out applying a concealer base. As usual, I'm using my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I'm just dabbing that a little bit on the eyes. I'm gonna spread it out a bit with my finger. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my Smashbox Bold palette with a dense pencil brush, and I'm going to cut out a high crease with this blue shade. I want my crease to start higher than I normally do it. I like the placement of that. It can be seen above my slightly hooded eyes, and I let that drag out some. Now I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush. This is kind of dome shaped, and I'm going to take this aqua shade. This is from my BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to start blending that into my crease with a very light hand. I'm going to take my pencil brush again and go back into that blue shade from the Smashbox palette to define that crease again. That's what a lot of this look is going to be. It's just a process of defining and blending and defining and blending. Hey guys, don't let me forget to film an introduction to this video. I know you can't actually do that, but just go along with me. Because a lot of times when I do it like in this order, where I don't film an introduction before I start doing my makeup, and I'm like, oh, I'll do it at the end when my look is completed. Well, sometimes I forget to film the introduction, and then I'm like, when I go to edit the video, I'm like, what do I do now? So, I mean, every single one of my videos has had an introduction, so I've always been able to save it one way or the other. But that has been an issue for me in the past, because I am a very smart woman. For whatever reason, this eye is a lot neater. I like this. Follow this side, you guys, not this side. You know what? I actually think I want to take this all the way out, but I need some concealer there first to make sure A, that it stays, and B, that the base is even. So let's blend out some concealer all the way to the hairline. I'm going to take an even fluffier brush, go back into that same shade from the BH Cosmetics palette, and take this out. I'm going to take our small pencil brush again, and I'm going to go into the purple from my Smashbox palette, and I'm going to use that to define the outer part of my crease. I'm going to bring that out a little farther into the blending we've done with the blue. Oh, that didn't work. I hope I don't regret this, but I'm going to take a little bit of the yellow on this brush and put it into the edge. I just feel like we need a little green yellow moment up in here. I'm working that up into the brow a little bit. I actually do like that. I'm also going to take some of this white shimmer shade onto that dome brush and sweep it right under my brow. Okay, here comes the scary part. I'm going to attempt to cut out a crease in a wave-shaped pattern. I'm going to take a flat concealer brush, and I'm going to do one eye at a time. I think I'll start by just doing a normal half moon, and then I will try to add the waves. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and set that down before I bet that was a really dumb looking face that I just made. I'm going to go ahead and set this down before any concealer gets where I don't want it to be on the eye. Okay, now I'm going to take a short shader brush and fill in the inner part of my lid with this white shade from the BH Cosmetics palette. This does have a slight shimmer to it. That's better if I also pack it on with my finger. Just use the shader to get it in, to get it exactly where I want it to go. Okay, I'm going to take some more of that Smashbox blue on my domed blending brush. I'm going to put it in the outer corner, because honestly I'm not digging how empty my outer corner is. I was going to cut that into a wave shape, but I decided I'm not even good at cutting my crease normally. I have like zero chance of being able to cut it into a wave well. I'm going to drop some purple into the very, very corner. I'm also going to take some of this navy blue from the BH Cosmetics palette. Drop that in there. Let's just see what would happen since this is all already kind of crazy. If I drop some of Urban Decay's silver liner onto my lid, kind of like a liquid shadow. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I'm also going to take Urban Decay's white liner and very carefully, this is their razor sharp longwear liquid eyeliner, and very carefully, one eye at a time, define my crease with it. As you guys probably know by now, I am in the business of full disclosure, and full disclosure, I had to redo this whole eye because I messed it up. So it doesn't look the same as it did before, and I feel like I could have brought the cut a little higher up because my eyes are a little bit hooded and it covers it, but that's a lesson for next time because I'm not redoing this whole thing again just because the cut doesn't look right. So now I'm going to do a wing on the top lash line. This is with my Colourpop blue liner, and we're going to try this thing out and see how it works. Okay, that's not the most even thing I've ever done, but I would say the verdict on this Colourpop liner is that it's really good. It's a little bit of the shimmer from the Urban Decay liner is peeking through it, but over on this edge, like you can see how pigmented it is. It went right over the eyeshadow, so I actually like that a lot. The only thing is, actually there is one thing. They feel a little bit scratchy on the eyelids. I also used the yellow one in a different video, and I've used the black one just trying it out on my own, and they're a little scratchy. If you have to like keep going over it, it doesn't feel very great, which is a really strange thing. I don't think I've ever noticed that in another eyeliner. So there's that. I mean, it's not going to keep me from using it per se, but it's not the most comfortable. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on some foundation. Today for foundation I'm like really excited about this foundation. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear foundation. I'm in the shade 455, and I like to apply this with a kabuki brush. I've been trying this out recently, and you guys, this is the best foundation I've ever worn. Now, take that with a grain of salt because I don't, you know, like, we don't have a ton of money, so I've not used a whole lot of high-end foundations. I have used a couple from Tarte that I did not like at all, but as far as every single drugstore foundation I've ever worn, this is the best I've ever used. And previously, actually, my favorite was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. That was my favorite for years and years and years and years. But this, like, look at this side of my face. I can't stress to you enough how smooth and skin-like it looks. And it's, I think because it's so liquidy, and I also love that it's not like matte, and it's not really, it's not nearly as glowy as the Pro Glow. It's not like it's not a dewy foundation either. It's right in the middle. It's kind of almost got like a satin finish. Like, y'all, it looks like skin. There's no other way to describe this foundation. It looks like skin. Honestly, I probably could go down a shade. I think I could go one shade lighter. So you're just gonna have to forgive the shade match. I'm going to add concealer for a little dimension, but it doesn't need it. Really, L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation. Best I've ever tried. I really think that you should try it. Also, this foundation, or this concealer is probably a couple shades too light for my skin. I'm like just the worst at shade matching. I never get anything right, so just ignore me. That's okay because we're going to be bronzing and contouring now. First, I'm going to grab my Anastasia contour kit and a flat contour brush. I'm going to go into the middle shade, which is the lightest of three. I'm just going to put a little bit of dimension back in my face, but not too much on the cheek area because that's where we're going to be contouring with blue. And I know it seems silly, but I am going to swipe on a little bit of blush, even though I'm about to put blue on. I'm going to take my Smashbox blush palette, just go into that middle shade, and sweep a little bit of it. This is because even though this is going to be cool, and I'm going to have blue on, I just need a little bit of color, a little bit of reddish tones. Now with this same brush, I'm just going to dip into these blue shades and kind of swirl them around to get a blue on this brush. And I'm going to take it into my cheekbone and down. I'm putting this in all the places that I would contour. Just for a little extra deepening, I'm going to take my flat contour brush into these two dark shades. Just going to tap a little purple there, right on the edge. With this Moda Cosmetics highlighter brush, I'm going to sweep Orion from the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit onto my highlight points. I'm also going to grab a denser highlight brush just to intensify that in the spots that I want more of a intense look. Taking some of Luna too, the white one. On our flat shader from earlier, I'm going to take some of Orion and just pop it in my inner corner. We are getting close to done. I'm going to throw some of this Tarte Cosmetics brow gel in my brows. I already filled out my brows off camera at the beginning of the video with Chella Beauty's brow cream, which I love. Alright, I'm going to throw on some lip balm, and then we're going to do something about these lips. Okay, for lips today, first I'm going to be laying down a base of black lipstick. This is from Colourpop, their Lillie Stix. I think this stuff might not be playing super nicely with my chapstick. We're just going to make it work. Now I'm just going to try to do this with my finger because I don't want to contaminate my eyeshadow palette with my lipstick. But I'm going to take this shade that we've been using on my finger and try to press it on to my lipstick. See, the thing is, guys, I don't have a blue lipstick, so this is what we're doing. This is like really strange problem solving. Now to kind of seal the deal, we're going to lock it in with some holographic lip gloss from Appeal. I like this stuff. I've used this this week, and it's really like, it's cute. I wish it came out a little thicker. It's got like pinkish purple reflex. What do you think? Not too shabby for someone who doesn't own blue lipstick, right? Alright guys, now I'm just going to throw on some lashes and mascara. So for mascara today, I'm going to be using Colourpop's blue mascara on the top and the bottom. I recently saw that, I don't know if you guys know Butte Soup. I'll link her Instagram below. But she's been doing dual colored lashes where her natural lashes were colored and then she had on black false lashes on top, and it was honestly super cute and I loved it, and we're going to be doing that today. I feel like this is the perfect look to have blue lashes. I'm also going to throw some on my lower lashes. I do love this mascara, you guys, the blue one. The black one I don't like so much. It transferred a lot onto my lower under eyes. I get a lot of transfer anyway, but it just seemed excessive. But I do like this blue one, and I love how cute it looks on the lower lashes. Okay guys, lashes are on. Today I used House of Lashes Iconics, and they are really beautiful. I've never used these before, and now I understand why so many YouTubers like them. but also I really struggled to get them on, which is pathetic, but they just have a thicker lash band than what I've used before, which has been mostly like cheaper lashes, and these are more expensive, so I'm not used to it yet. But I'll get better. I will get better. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, please make sure to like it, leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when I post. And happy Earth Day. Please, everybody, take care of this Earth that we live on. It is a beautiful gift. We only get one planet, and we need to take care of it. The average American makes 4 pounds of trash a day. 4 pounds a day. I mean, I just think about how many pounds of trash one person makes in a year, and we can do so much better than that. And we can cut down on disposable plastics or disposable products, single-use plastics and things like that. There are so many ways to reduce the footprint that you leave on this planet. Just be a little more conscious as you go about your life. So anyway, thank you so much again for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.